direct relief payments.
And their sense of individual destiny. Roosevelt, who spoke directly to
Useless
the
caller.
American people on the radio in fireside chat, the first time an American president was able to communicate directly with voters, received masses of mail from the public, which were a treasure trove of information for historians trying to understand the time. Americans wrote to the president asking for work rather than dole. Robert McElveen provides excerpts from these letters in his book. My pride took an awful beating when I had to apply for relief, the Minneapolis man wrote, but I feel different about the WCA. Here I am working for what I'm getting. A woman wrote in saying, it means that I can look people in the eye because I'm not on the dole. Another man wrote that the work allowed him to sleep nights instead of lying awake thinking of desperate things he might do. Roosevelt won his third term in 1940, winning 55% of the popular vote. There was a strong class division in the vote, and a survey conducted after the election found that 80% of those on relief had voted for Roosevelt, as had 60% of those who said that they wouldn't get by without relief for 1 month if they lost their job. The unemployment rate in 1940 was still at 14.6%. And even in 1941, as the defense industry moved into high gear exporting arms to Europe, the mean unemployment rate was still 9.9%, representing almost 6 million Americans who want to work. Industrial production, which had finally surpassed its 1929 level, soared 30% above its 1929 level in 1941. The Great Depression was a global phenomenon. By the late 1930s, every country had replied to economic difficulties by devaluing their currency and raising tariffs, all in an attempt to push economic cooperate on economic matters that set every country against neighbors. Economic failures had led to political failures, and extremist governments took power in many countries. When war kicked off in Europe, nations around the world moved gold to the United States for safety. American banks filled with gold were now willing to lend again. Military spending boosted American exports and possibly saved the reputation of the New Deal and the Roosevelt presidency. Without the military boom, Roosevelt's presidency might have been remembered as compassionate and helpful, but ineffective in solving the fundamental problems of the Depression. Whether you owned a business, had a job, invested, borrowed money, or even just had a bank account in the 1930s, the Depression found a way
What was I
to
doing?
hurt you financially.
Oh, yeah.
Globalization and then the retreat from globalization meant that the effects of the Great Depression were felt around the world. The economic effects hit Germany particularly hard, leading to the rise of Hitler, who used the despair of the German people as a rallying call. In the 1950s, Milton Friedman and Anna Schwartz began compiling historical data on monetary variables. As they examined the data, they say that it became obvious that the data was at odds with the standard Keynesian explanation for the Great Depression. In their 1963 book, The Monetary History of the United States, they presented the evidence that led them to the conclusion that the Great Depression was not the necessary and direct result of the stock market crash of October 1929. Friedman and Schwartz argued that the Depression was brought about by the Fed's failure to carry out its role as the lender of last resort. Rather than providing liquidity through loans, they say that the Fed just watched as banks dropped like flies, oblivious to the effect this would have on the monetary supply. They say that the Fed could have offset the decrease created by bank failures.
Oh my God, I hate these
bond
ads.
purchases, but it didn't do so. They say that the Federal Reserve System should have engaged in large-scale open market purchases of government bonds, providing banks with additional cash
Okay,
to meet
check the
the demands
link.
of their depositors. This would have ended, or at least sharply reduced, the stream of bank failures.
How do I make it a
prevented
hyperlink?
bank runs from reducing the quantity of money. Unfortunately, the Fed's actions were hesitant and small. In the main, it stood by idly and let the crisis take its course.
How do I make it a
In
hyperlink?
2002, Ben Bernanke, then a member of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, publicly acknowledged that the Federal Reserve's mistakes contributed to the worst economic disaster
Is there something I'm
in
missing?
American history. Michael Pettis, when writing about Chinese overproduction, compared it to American overproduction in the 1920s. He explained that the 1929 crash cut off funding for countries who were buying U.S. exports. If foreign countries could no longer absorb U.S. overcapacity, he argues, then the U.S. needed to either increase domestic consumption or cut back on domestic production. One way or another, production and consumption needed to balance.
Maybe that's what I needed.
He says that there was, of course, more to the story than just a drop in foreign demand for American goods, and that with the collapse of parts of the domestic U.S. banking system, domestic private consumption also fell. He says that the slack in demand should have been taken up by U.S. fiscal expansion, but instead of expanding aggressively, both Hoover and Roosevelt expanded cautiously.
Maybe that's what I needed.
U.S. consumption. The need for demand creation most logically resided in the United States.
Right.
The U.S. had other ideas.
Checking.
Rising
1, 2.
unemployment pressures
Wah,
prompted
wah, wah, wah.
U.S. senators to respond with tariffs. With the tariffs, Washington was trying to create additional demand
Nice.
for American goods by upping the prices of foreign-made goods, forcing the brunt
Oh
of
my
adjustment
God.
onto trading partners, who of course retaliated, causing international trade to decline.
I feel like someone's in here. Oh my God, I got the link to work. Yes, okay. So that's all I needed to do. Hello. I felt you enter. It hasn't said anything yet. He will. We just need to make sure we are staying on standby and ready, but still living our life. The moment, it's actually going to, I can actually describe how it feels the moment someone messages you in a situation like this. It literally happens the moment you finally allow yourself to stop thinking about them. The secret is to speed up that process, to get it to happen almost on command. Why is he an ad? Stand by and be ready. Why do they only message me okay? They're trying to rage bait me? Ooh. Okay, I did that. What else am I missing? God, today has been so active. Once he does, should I prepare myself for takeoff? You should still assess the situation, yeah, but I don't see a problem in just going for it. God, I look different. Maybe I'm losing more weight or getting old. People are done with it. You know, I didn't bring up all the news stories. I've read about it, but year over year, 5 to 13% of users are just ditching the system. They're not paying anymore. They're not using it. So cumulatively, since 2021, 2020, basically when the jab came out, people have just fled the services and they want real life experience. And
part of that, we've talked about the dating issues before and app issues, of course, for years and years. But what's coming really to light is the women are sleeping with the hot guys, and the hot guys are sleeping basically with everybody they want to, and most of the men are left out of the group, and so they're probably the most miserable out of it. As a matter of fact, I brought this picture up. This is a picture of Enrique Iglesias, I think his name is. He's a singer, something like that. But the reason why I bring up his photo is because I had a friend when I was in the military. I had a friend that was a Cuban national. He'd come over to the United States, or his parents had, and he got his citizenship and became an American.
I'm going to do my best to stop thinking about it.
Still had the test, and
No,
obviously
for real?
some love for this country. And he was in the military.
For real, for real?
Like this. Myself, and he looked like this. We were all invisible compared to him, but this is a good example of what happens on the dating apps, because he would basically sleep with everybody that was a 5 or better. If an average looking woman came up to him and flirted with him, he'd sweet talk her for about 8 minutes, then take her out to the car in the parking lot, have his way with her, come back in, and then continue to have drinks and hang out with us. And he'd do that 2 or 3 times a night. This was back before dating apps.
I didn't check the link
He
yet.
just had game, and he was really good looking, and he just enjoyed himself a lot of women. So he's the type of guy that probably should only be dating 9s and 10s, but he would sleep with everybody because he could, and it was easy. This is the guy that ruins the dating apps for everybody else. And so all the women that sleep with him, they're all mad that they got used and tossed, but this is their new expectation for their boyfriend, and everybody that doesn't look like him doesn't get any action. And that's where we are. It's so bad, as a matter of fact, that Grindr is now testing a new AI subscription called Edge that costs
What's
up
that
to
noise?
$6,000 a year. Now, I'm not going to get into Edge and how funny that is being on a dating app called Grindr, but it's an AI subscription, and they're trying to get AI involved in it.
How long have I been doing this?
So here, New York Bar turns AI
Wait a minute.
into real-world
Oh
experience.
my god, this looks so cool.
AI partners, and that's where,
Wow.
of course, they have to show a woman in
So
this
that's what my
because,
link
how
looks
they are.
like.
The
Nice.
reality is a bunch of old
Okay.
ladies are getting romantic
Yeah. How long have I been doing this?
and going to the restaurant by
On
themselves,
YouTube?
sitting at a table,
I think I've only been doing
watching
this
their
like, what,
boyfriend
a
AI
month?
that has a picture on it, I guess,
But everywhere else,
and
I've been
they're
doing
trying to make
this
this a thing. And not only that,
for a
but
good
Tinder
while now.
wants to use AI to look at your
Like
camera rolls
13
in your
years,
matches.
I
Well,
think.
that basically means women all of
I
a
haven't been
sudden can see
online with
their
it
looks match,
until
things like
recently, I
looking
guess.
sixes and
Well, I kind of did it online on
so
like Reddit
that's a good
and
thing.
Discord for a few years. And then I finally got on to platforms about in November, I think.
They're good looking guys, but they're interested in kind of just having easy hookups, and so they'll sleep down a couple of notches to get women. Well, now we're going to face check. Tinder rolls out a new
You didn't have any
face check.
social drama.
Story here, Tinder debuts an
I mean, what, do you usually have social drama?
AI stuff and a bunch of new things to try to save the brand from going extinct because everybody's not using the apps anymore. Before we get into the main story, let me tell you
God, I need to upload my album while I'm here.
I've been telling you this forever.
Since I already have it on my phone.
75,000 subscribers. We even went up to what, 4
I just need to
million, I think, and now we're
upload it
working our way back down. They just will not let me break
to my
through
Google
anymore. That's what
Drive.
YouTube does. And of course, they demonetize basically 90% of everything I post because who knows why? But because of YouTube. But the whole thing, the reason why I bring this up is because Rumble doesn't do that. Rumble allows pure freedom across the board. They're the only company that has stood the test of time and deserves our support because they don't silence or basically demonetize their content creators. On one side, Rumble's challenging big tech censorship, but on the other side, they've introduced something that will give all of us protection from big banks shutting us off. Banks can cancel our accounts and freeze our credit cards like they did to Canada during the trucker protest a couple of years ago with the COVID, and to AFD in Germany, one of their political parties. So that's why they launched Rumble Wallet, a wallet that no one can cancel, a wallet that's closed and used instantly to
Okay.
like myself, or just store your money outside of banks. You control your money. It's not a bank, it's not a government, it's not a tech company, not even Rumble can touch it. It's yours and only yours. You can buy and save digital assets like Bitcoin. So it's not just a fiat type currency, it is backed by actual money. So that allows you to get your money out of the banks, get it someplace safe where it's actually backed by gold. If you so desire, at least get over to Rumble. That's a great place to start. Download Rumble Wallet today, open an account, and step away from the big banks. I've got an account over there. It's a good place.
How long have you been doing it?
Again,
I had to double check because I couldn't tell if I was getting gaslit. I just answered that because you already asked that. Unless you meant how long have I been doing this, like on YouTube.
When that tag comes to me, put it on the back of that license. No.
You're just a normal dude. You're not going to have any luck. Well, they're trying to roll that.
Two separate questions. What was the set? Wait. So what was the question exactly? Services can significantly enhance your Tinder profile pictures. Like outside of YouTube? Okay, well, yeah, that's the 13 years. And as for the gifts, I guess it's been lifelong. I just didn't know about it until what, like 2019 or something? 2018, 19, something like that. And then it really amped up by 2020. They say, according to Tinder, in the regions where face check has been deployed, exposure to potential bad actors, bots, and let me get some tea. Are you for real? Tinder says the video selfie is deleted after verification, which what remains is the encrypted face map and face vector. It's really funny. Maybe because they're here to make some money. You're being weird. So now you're basically giving your face map to Tinder. Do you know what else uses a face map? Windows Hello. And most of your Android devices. That's because when you bring up your phone, and if I just face it towards me for a second, and it unlocks. So do you really want to give your biometric data to a dating company? I don't think so. And this is from Tinder. Tinder debuts inaugural product keynotes Tinder Sparks 2026. Start something new. Okay, I'm going to read down through this. This is directly from Tinder, like tinderpressroom.com. So this is Tinder. And I want you to hear how desperate they are. They are literally on their last gasp of trying to stay relevant and keeping people on these apps, even though genuinely the only people that are happy are the good-looking guys. And I mean that. They're sleeping with everybody. They're having a great time. They don't have to commit to any of these women. They can just hit it, quit it, move about their day. Even the women that are sleeping with all the good guys, good-looking guys, you think they'd be happy. But the thing is, they want to date and keep these good-looking guys around, and they can't because the guys are sleeping 3 tiers down to be with them, and all it does is mess them up. So really, the only guys that are winning are the good-looking guys. They're only people that are winning are the good-looking guys. But listen to what they're going through to try to keep themselves relevant. And I don't think it's going to work. I really think this is in desperation. And it's not just opinion. All you have to do is go back and look at their stock that is now down 4% from all time. And at its lowest, it was actually down about 15% all time. So it's not just my opinion. Match is actually struggling very badly. And they're coming up with all this AI stuff to try to keep people around. And it's not going to work. The 10 new major innovations announced include a music mode redesigned to offer connection through shared music days. Nobody cares. If a girl's hot and she wants to listen to 24/7 Britney Spears, and you're a dude that just likes, I don't know, thrash metal, you don't care. You just want to sleep with her, and you don't care what she listens to. Astrology mode, men don't care. That is complete nonsense.
says match based on what the stars have to say. Men don't care. That's nonsense. New live
I think
events.
my
So now
nose.
they want to do live events where you can actually go out and meet in first
Huh?
person. But when they do that, and when they actually do these live events,
I think my
men don't show
nose.
up. The women show up.
What,
The
like
good-looking guys
your
don't show
mom
up
or
because they
something?
need to, and the unattractive or
Yeah.
average-looking guys don't show up because they know that it's not going to go anywhere, and they'll probably get shamed on the internet. So they tune out. So guys don't go to that. We've already talked about that multiple times. Video speed dating, no, that's not going to work because again, it's not about dating. Tinder is a hookup app. All of these are hookup apps. None of them actually get you to meet great people. And maybe occasionally you can, but it's not the majority of people who
You know,
do these things.
does that worry you?
Mandatory live
I mean, it's not like
disclosure
she
is
could.
further globally. I'm not giving my biometric.
I mean, she's kind of going to let you do what you want anyway.
LLM-powered upgrades. This feature
Okay, I got to get that tea.
harmful language before they hit send is receiving improvements to further prevent disrespect before it starts. So you can't come up with a funny opening. You can't say anything that might be mildly sarcastic or funny because more likely they're going to flag it. They say they're going to come up with a "Does this bother you?" detects potentially inappropriate messages on the receiving end and makes a reporting sample, now elevating detection with a new auto blur. So that means you're going to get a message, and if the AI think it's problematic or questionable, it's just going to blur it, and it's going to say, "We've detected this might be problematic. Would you like to see this message?" So it's basically mommying all of its users to hide content from them. A new chemistry, Tinder's AI curated recommendations to cut through dating fatigue. So now, basically, Tinder's going to do the swiping for you. What's the point of being on the app? Most people, or at least most women, are on the app for the dopamine hit anyway. So that's going to take that. And make it easier to show your personality via photo insights.
I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. If anything, she should be. What is the what? What is the star like as a man? Are you talking about what is a man like if they're represented by the star? I think that's what you're getting at. And thank you, by the way. In terms of tarot, in like a relationship, well, usually the star comes up for me when I'm like looking at my relationship. So I guess for a man, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter the gender, but if someone gets the star in the relationship, it usually indicates that they both need to be the leader and they kind of have the aura and the energy of someone who leads. They might not necessarily be outgoing or extroverted initially, but they do seem to carry a lot of weight and they tend to do most of the positive energy workload in the relationship. Like they're the one who usually can get both people to keep pushing forward and stay on task. I mean, their energy in terms of like behavior, it's kind of gonna run the gauntlet. Um, they can be sporadic. Does he love his partner? Yes, without a doubt. The star is like the last type of person you have to worry about. Are you talking to somebody? Yes, I am. Obviously. But yeah, you don't have to worry about if they love you or not if you got the star for them. Just might need to be a little careful. Stars tend to, unironically, if they're men, lots of women like to gravitate around them. So that'd be about the only thing you need to watch out for. Which, again, even if something did happen, hypothetically, I mean, they'd still love you. Which I guess is the big rub is that everyone wants a piece. If you show up as the sun in a star relationship, that's extremely good. It shows that both of you are basically on the same page, at least as far as energy goes. I mean, you might clash a little bit, but it's like some healthy competition type clashing. The star and the sun is probably would be like the biggest power couple pairing you could come up with. I think I've been with the sun. I think. And it was really good. Though usually I only date people who have like at least 10,000 aura to start. But yeah, fun times. Just watch out for people who want a piece of the pie. From him or both of you? Both of you. Yeah, people like suns too. Oh, thank you. Thank you. God, I gotta do my questions. Oh my God, that's a giant question. Will my ex and me have any reconciliation? Oh my God. Well, she said she was confused and loved me, but she needed a lot of time. I can't find you on the website. Are you talking about that one? I could refer you to where I am mainly. Yeah, because I'm on Aranum right now under the same name. I'm pretty sure if you type in Aranum in my name, you'll find me. Oh my God. That's another website? Yeah. Aranum is like, I feel like it's one of the big tarot websites. Let me find the. Where am I? Aranum? I should show up in searches now since I've been with them for so long. There we go. Nice. Hello, this is Shanoa. Now, regarding your question, you're wanting to know if your ex will have any sort of reconciliation with you. And you want to know if she's thinking about you, will she talk to you again, and just where both of you are right now. Going by your cards, the Hermit being in the primary position does show that right now, Abby just needs some space right now to mull things over and understand where she is right now and what she wants. The World is going to be a positive indicator since it does show that she does seem to think that both you and her did have something that could be utterly perfect. There's just some issues that she feels needed to be fixed. Page of Cups is mostly signaling that she will reach out to you again and she will want to kind of work from there and see if both of you can make things work. So I would just be patient. Just let her mull it over. Don't press for anything. Just sit tight and she will eventually talk to you. I promise. So if you want further information about what the future holds between the two of you, as well as anything such as your compatibility, you can give me a call or send me a message. Oh my God. Ignite the bone. Ignite the bone. Not my keyboard. Ignite the bone. We are the heroes of the ignite the bone. Oh, you got it? I wonder if I could plug this in. Wow. Well, I don't think this worked. Or did it? Sometimes it's hard to see if a device I hooked up works or not. I could check off of this. Ignite the bone. We are the ignite the bone. Wow. Checking. Checking. Oh my God, it works. Do you have a price list? Yes, I do, actually.
We pretty much agreed on that, the whole relationship. I've always been pretty much like 80%, like, yeah, I'm definitely down with that. 20%, I would maybe consider having a kid, so it's always been in my mind. But finally, I got the fucking vasectomy, a couple months ago, and in my mind, I was like, all right, we're good, no kids. And then out of nowhere, 2 weeks ago, he walks in and was like, you're gonna think I'm fucking crazy, but I want to have a kid. Whoa, that is nuts.
after 6 years of pretty much being on the same page of never wanting kids,
Ignite the bone.
being aunt and uncle, like we'd have a few nieces and nephews, and we, we were we considered ourselves ready to be okay with that.
Oh yeah, so I need to upload something.
It seems like more of a rush to like jump right into she told me that, obviously we see our nieces and nephews, and at some point she's just like, you know what, I want that closeness with a child at some point, and I never thought I would, but here I am.
Oh, just more in depth. Come back. No, you just do it there. You just do it on a random. I mean, I think you'd prefer it since the camera is way better. Or like it's angled better on a random. Or I don't know. Because I like to record it. I mean, this will still be running. So you'll have a copy. It'll be like here. So I made sure to have the microphone hooked up.
Anytime, dude. Yeah, like for us, it's like, obviously it's like it felt like a joke. So I guess the two immediate questions: how do you feel about it?
My God, what was I about to do? I still need to upload those album songs. I keep getting sidetracked on this guy talking about vibrations.
I think over the past 2 weeks I've been back and forth in my mind.
He's still talking about them.
Pros and cons to every fucking thing, and especially this.
He's been talking to me all day about vibrations.
There's been like a day or two where I'm like, yeah, that sounds fucking cool. I'm ready to do this. And then there's been days where I talk to my friends who currently have newborns, and I just hear them yelling in the background. I'm like, oh, God, I'm not fucking do. I got in this little bit of an argument about it because I essentially hinting towards her that I'd be okay with it. But then long story short, she kind of hinted at the fact that, no matter what, I'm going to do this, so it's with or without you. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, obviously, I love you and I want to be with you, but I don't think, you're going to do it by yourself. She's like, if I have to, yeah, man. I mean, I guess it matters. It's tough because you don't want to do you don't want to make a life decision because you feel pissed off that somebody's forcing your hand. You don't want to be like, what do you mean? You want to be like, fuck you. What the fuck? We literally said we weren't gonna have kids, and now you're like, you have a gun to my head that you're gonna go get fucking pregnant without me. I mean, it's not. I mean, this is a really tough. I mean, honestly, this is a very tough situation because it just does come down to, do you want to do this? And if you don't, what does that mean? Because it seems like the city's raised the stakes to be like, you know, I mean, what would you like? I mean, it sounds like you either have a kid or either break up, or weirdly like be a stepfather to a sperm donor child. Like,
Yeah, that's not happening.
He's talking about some interesting things. Almost done. Almost done with what?
Other crazy to fill it all in. Because I had the vasectomy, we were like, do I get a reversal? And we just
Done paid.
have the fun route of like fucking until we have a child. Right. But she
Done paid where?
That also on top of all this, I don't even get the fun part of fucking. She wants to do IVF where we go in and basically they extract fucking sperm from my vasectomy balls and do it that way. So I don't even get the fun of having the sex along the way. Not that that's the most important part, but obviously
But it is weird.
it's kind of fun along the way.
I will say, it is weird because you basically have been minimized to like, you have been kind of minimized to a sperm donor here. Like, it's not your decision. You don't get to fuck your wife to have a child. Like, it feels like every decision has just sort of been made. And I would feel, personally, like, I don't know, this would feel weird to me because it seems like the sort of foundation that you've been building your whole relationship on has shifted really fast in a way that could give somebody whiplash almost. Like, but you were the woman who didn't want to have kids at all. Like, it sounds like you were the person who was 20% and she was 100% against it. And now it's like you've kind of been given an ultimatum, which is kind of crazy. And it's not been that long. It's been 2 weeks and she's like, I'm doing this one way or the other. I don't know. I would feel weird about it. Obviously, your relationship is much more complex than this phone call. But like, it seems kind of strange to me.
One thing I will say about the IVF thing, you said she's like 36.
Yeah.
I think that's like past the point of like what's medically considered like a geriatric pregnancy, and like,
Poughkeepsie?
like, I don't know. She's probably like worried.
That's an interesting place.
I never really knew this shit, but like, really, there's only like a couple of days in the month that like a woman can really like the chance is like very high of like getting pregnant or whatever. Yeah. It's not like, you know.
Bum 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 bum.
Might end up doing IVF, but it's like,
In a way,
Let me see.
IVF like might just be an easier like guarantee to make sure like you don't waste any more time because she is older. So I don't think there's like anything wrong with that, really. That might be like simpler, and you know you don't have to like reverse.
Ooh, I think I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Oh my god, I see it. Oh, this is really cool. So,
Start IVF, and you know, you guys could have sex the good old fashioned way and just have fun and not worry about.
you just want to know when he calls
You know, it sounds like you're not really having sex.
and when you leave New York,
Other bigger, like,
leave to New York from where you are.
what is the status of this relationship?
It's interesting. I'm trying to go to that place too.
it's not just sex, it's also the way you relate. Right. This is also kind of a little out of nowhere. Just how other things get handled in your relationship. Like, hey, I know we had this consensus for 5 years.
Let's see.
I decided I don't want to live in this shit. And you can either come or you can, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the way you handle other shit, because that's a big thing. Anyway,
I mean, yeah, obviously it's going but
Let's see what comes up.
most of the time, like, I feel like, you know, like, dominant woman, and like I'm cool with that most of the
More in
time.
depth on the phone call
Sometimes,
and his feelings. Okay. So he's still figuring it out right now. He's about to contact you.
I mean, even that in
Okay.
the fact that
He definitely wants you to come over.
that would be one of its. That's the only thing you've been excited about having a child in this whole conversation.
Let's see what else was lined out in your thing.
And now you're like, huh? And then you thinking about getting to fuck your wife for a month. And you're like, whoa, maybe it would be worth changing my entire life just to get pussy from my wife temporarily.
As far as when,
We have no.
it's saying within a week.
There's just a lot of
Oh my god. I just got the Emperor and the Empress. He really wants it to work with you. Yeah, he's gonna say, I miss you. You're my baby boo. I know we had a rough spot, but let's make this work. Let me see. As far as you leaving, so you definitely are leaving. There might be a bit of a delay. Might be a bit of a delay with it. 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. What's before August? May, June, July. So it's saying it's going to get delayed till about like July would be when you would expect to touch down there, which doesn't even mean that you would necessarily be moved there. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, there are some things that get in the way. Logistics. Though I don't remember how far your two locations are from each other. I mean, I know I'm in Louisiana, so I have no idea how I would even move to such a place.
You're not wrong to be like, hey, we had kind of an agreement to the point where I had a medical procedure. There were certain aspects of the relationship that I wasn't even happy about to begin with.
4 hours isn't bad. I mean, unless you have a bunch of knickknacks that you want to carry over. Do you know that's not to buy anything else? I mean, what do you usually buy? You must be on Temu. Clothes. Yeah, I have a lot of clothes too. That's probably the part that I'm the most concerned about if I move that far. Is how I'm going to move all these clothes.
She's made it clear that what she wants out of this relationship, what she wants for her life, is going to take over your marriage. She said she's going to do this one way or the other. So you kind of have to. She's introduced that idea. You have to be realistic and say, well, if that you have to think that way too. Where it's like, if this is not what you want, you have to be prepared to kind of be that extreme as well.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Yeah. No. I appreciate it very much. Like I said, I know it's kind of more of a complex situation, but I just wanted to at least get that out there.
Yeah.
You know. You're out.
I'm sure males have very different perspectives on this, right? Like,
I think so. I think like the question of kids in particular, like especially for women.
Oh my God, load.
Thing and you know how many people when they're younger are like, oh, I don't know about kids. I don't really think I want them, and then like.
May I ask why it will take long to move?
As you get like older, people start having kids. So I don't think it's really weird and because like IVF. I don't even think like vasectomy is that big of a deal. But yeah, I mean, I'll even say like you guys talked about.
Yeah.
You don't really want kids to be the.
Just money and logistics. I mean, because does he already have like a place set up for both of you, or is that still something that's getting worked on? Really, he lives with his mom or he takes care of her. Then yeah, it would take. You would have to have a place established for both of you. He does have a house, so that doesn't seem like a problem. Not the bone. Unless he wants it. Wait. Oh my God, I have to do this audio thing. But you said he has a house. But he what? So does he like share the? Okay. So wait, when you say he has a house, is he sharing a house or something? I'm guessing. Hello, this is Shanoa. Now, regarding your question, you're wanting to know if John is missing you and will you reconnect. You also want to know if he understands what he's putting you through, basically. Going by your cards, the Fool being in the primary position does show where John is right now, where he's currently just enjoying whatever he's doing right now away from you. It seemed as though he felt constrained and just really needed a moment to breathe some air on his own. This is further evidenced by the Hanged Man being in the secondary position and reversed. It does show, however, that from this distance, he is in fact missing you, and it will cause him to come back around and reach out to you. Now, as far as him understanding his effects he has on you, the Devil would be a pretty negative card in this regard in the last position, since it does show that due to whatever caused you both to have distance, he was kind of put into a place where he just couldn't care about what he was doing to you because he was that worked up or that frustrated, which this isn't uncommon. It's normal for sometimes for people to get so agitated or desperate for relief that they do things that they know will hurt someone that they care about. However, obviously, when he does reach out again, you should definitely let him know that that is something that you're probably not going to be okay with down the line. So hopefully he won't make this a repeat behavior. Now, if you want further information about what the future holds between the two of you, as well as anything such as your compatibility, you can give me a call or send me a message. Oh my God, I did it. His mother's leaving the house to him if he wants it, but okay. But I think he eventually wants to move to something, yeah, more up to date. We can't live in fossil houses. His mother is leaving the house to him if he wants, but okay, if wants it, or we'll move out. He wants his own place. It's just going to be hard because of money. I mean, geez. Even if I somehow inherited like the home that I grew up in, I would want my own place.
Huge change one way or the other, and that's tough, dude.
And I'm broke. So I know he wants his own place.
That's what's very hard about this.
Well, I frame it as any radical change is a positive thing, and there's a form of going forward and interesting. That's a better way to frame it. Going to your next.
Ignite the bone
Whether it's having a kid
when the midnight starts to bleed. We are the keepers of the Oh my god, I hate the Discord app. How can I just mute this shit?
You'll figure it out. Like every Savi's World listener, he's got a good head on this shoulder. Absolutely.
I hate when it gets in the way. And the app is probably about to open and make my computer chug. So his mother is leaving the house. Okay, so how will that even work living in his own place? Very different from what's going on now. Which is why the money thing showed up. There it is. There's the pop-up. How can I just need to mute this app? God, I wish I could mute it. I assume we say it as well and then move out. He definitely doesn't want that. He really doesn't want that. He would rather have his own place and have you move right in. Not the bone. Does he already have a place in mind? Not yet. He's still figuring it out. That probably is related to why he hasn't really talked to you yet. He's kind of empty-handed. Because all the listings are just really bad. Oh.
I'm like, okay. I wait an hour. It's like 11:30 at night, and I can see her location. She's at her like coworker's house. So I get fired the fuck up, and I go over there, and I'm calling her, and then I'm laying on the horn. So she comes outside.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you fucking him?
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, it's no one's proudest moment, but we fully understand why you would do that.
Yeah. And she wasn't. I don't think that's what was going on. A lot more in character for her to just bail like that than for her to be cheating.
He's going to have to eat it.
But he's definitely trying to.
What does he do for work again?
He lives with his girlfriend. So that's like a rocky situation.
Oh my god.
And she's hot. So there's no fucking way he doesn't want to fuck her. And have you been trying?
Your girlfriend, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's
And,
okay. Yeah, please keep filling this. I have some theories already, but please give us as much detail.
So
Content creation and
So yeah, we have like, you know, she finally comes outside and we have like a little.
I feel like I heard that.
From like, listen, like, I can change this shit that you're not happy about. I haven't been happy about it either. Whatever.
Okay, then yeah, he really would want his own place, but if he wants to do all that, then yeah, he would need to go ahead and just invest into whatever prices are on the market. He really will just have to eat them. I don't know what to tell him. Tell him about what? Housing costs? I mean, you can reassure him. Because there are options for people.
Really haven't had any conversation about this. Spending every day together for the last 6 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, I already knew what the problems were. Like, you know how people do the like whole van life thing and stuff like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sort of.
All right, come under fire.
Yes. Yeah. You in the part where you tell us the whole story. Instead of your bullet struck Gaza children report in the New York Times reports. Yes. Now you're gonna tell us who was holding the gun. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. No one's using my toxic voice. I mean, we were both.
Is he planning on staying in Queens or move to Brooklyn? Okay, well, he doesn't want to stay in Queens. He wants to probably move on up to Brooklyn.
Just kind of do that sort of thing. And like, we were both on board with that. But it's taken me way too long to finish it. Like, it's still not done. I get that. There's been part of me that didn't want to do it anymore, but I didn't want to say that. And like, I thought we were just going to push through and whatever. And then recently she got like a much better job. And so it kind of became like, I think she just thought, well, I don't need to do this anymore. But didn't tell me, you know, if she'd said that, I would have said, all right, well, let's sell the bus and we can just get a place and start saving up for a house that way. Because I've been working part-time so that I could work on the bus more, which like also we were like fully in agreement with. Like, I haven't really had any money, but like she was like happy with that, and like I didn't have any inclination that she wanted to change any of that, you know.
So let me ask you this: when did you guys decide?
So I'm planning on transferring to NYU. Sorry,
When was it formed?
did I just see esports?
Oh my god, I don't want to tell you. 3 years.
Okay.
Degree in Bachelor of Science, Communication in the fall. Jeez, you got a lot going on. You have NYU yellow
Every year,
bowling.
next year. Now,
How do you have all of this?
legitimately, I like after she left that.
Oh my god.
I like wrote down a whole plan, everything.
Aren't you? You're literally younger than me. How do you have all of this? Oh, you're wanting to go into the gaming industry. Jeez. They've made... I didn't even know those things existed. They give people degrees for that now? Oh my god.
There was an absolute breakdown. Like, no one was happy, right? There were not. You had to plan.
Okay, I know there's definitely... Okay, I know. They definitely have degrees in Bachelor of Science Media Culture. Yeah. Because I think my sister has that.
Right? Like, you can't... It's incredibly fucked up to just up and leave. But we clearly, to me...
I just didn't know there was an esports certificate. Like, is it for, like, just esports in general, or, like, a specific thing? Like, do you actually, like, have to, like, know about the game or something? Or is it more, like, just management type stuff?
that's a theme in my life. I have never fixed myself for a relationship more than the pathetic 2 months of me trying to get one back to his. You know what I mean? So,
Okay, so any job in the gaming industry and knowledge of what esports is. Okay.
I see what you mean about normally.
God, you're giving me ideas now. Darn.
Okay, man, whatever you say. But I know I see what you mean.
Well, never mind. I wouldn't know the first thing of how to even get a job in esports. And I used to compete, but not anything like pro level. I want to talk to him about starting his own esports. Oh my god, his own esports team? Yay. I did, yes, actually. I think I still have a medal. I think.
Or it didn't whatever. Clearly she was like, I'm done, I'm fed up, I'm moving. She told you that just not coming back from work. And then or when you actually
It's just a charger. I mean, yeah. I used to win like a bunch of. I mean, I used to like win a bunch of money, but it was mainly local. But I did get this medal from Mid-South Championships in Arkansas. It was for a fighting game, and this was in 2016. God, this is heavy. Can you show me the site? You took it out? Yes. Yeah, you can. Would I ever consider getting back into it? No. Unless I... Unless I make enough money. I mean, unless I become a millionaire. Or suddenly just have a lot of free time. Then no. Just a lot has changed. But I was also in a specific niche. Black G4 TV network, Black E3. Oh, wait, Black G4 would actually be insanely cool. Yeah, Black G4 would be insane. Because I love some G4 growing up.
In a reasonable amount of time. And I would say the biggest takeaway is like, and again, I'm really not judging you because I'm like this.
Yeah, esports was cool.
You gotta be the kind of
There's just a lot of, depending on the game, it really just depends on the game as to what would be worth getting into and what would be worth even managing.
Powerful, you know, it
I mean, I feel as long as you stay away from fighting games, you would be fine.
you had that level of
And fighting games is just a sunk cost field
sort of like, if you were
with
that into it at the beginning,
tons
that
of
level
grassroots drama,
beginning, does this happen?
like
Maybe
too
not,
much.
right? It's also, you know, who knows? I mean,
Everyone loves some good X play.
other things. Who knows how your personality
I still
is?
remember all the
Who
songs
knows if
from
you've been aligned going forward?
the X Play musical.
It's a
He's really good at
fun
Smash.
decision to say, let's live on a
I'm
bus
sorry.
for 24. It's just usually you have the opportunity to live on the bus immediately. It's not like, all right,
Hopefully,
fucking
we can get him to move on to a better game.
takes to get a master's degree making this bus.
Yeah, and the amount of money too that had to get spent on it. That
Yeah,
you know, so.
Yeah, I know. For 2.5 years, there's an alternate world where like you finish that shit up in a year. You guys did it for a year, and you realized it sucks. And you either go back to normal.
You really won't participate, but you want to do the commentary. Commentary would be good.
maybe you would have fucking broken up in the Sequoias. Who fucking knows? You know what I mean? Like,
Commentary is
You're
fun.
taking too long going crazy with those
It's just hard. It's just hard now because when I was still around, commentary kind of was just an open position where people did it because they like actually liked the game and they had a lot to say or they were just vibing. Nowadays, commentators get paid more than like actual players now, so it's completely changed. Most notably, I just stopped caring about commentators because they really fell off once it got like super mainstream. They got really lame. But I mean, there are some good. I mean, there are some trade-offs. I mean, at least you don't have to worry about the commentators like saying something crazy about a player's like appearance or whatever. Because you used to never know what you were gonna get from a commentator. Your own content creator power. What do you have going on? You want to have a Black Game Awards too? They need that.
you crank out dog shit long enough, you just become good at doing it, right? So it's like, if you had just made, and like you said, it was for your job.
Oh no.
I'm sure if you just made
She's messaging me.
a regular bus, it would have been good.
Oh no.
Been able to fucking actually use it, and now a perfect thing that never gets
I was in the animation industry. I'd rather not discuss that mess. Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of, even before all the AI artist robots, there's always some weird stuff going on in the animation world. You know, everyone's business, mostly all bad. Yeah, that's that is generally everything about the animation world that I ever hear or end up seeing. It's always bad. I should add my email to my profile here.
Hey, Shanoa, sorry I didn't end up calling you yesterday. I got sidetracked. Even tonight, I'm doing some work because I have to do a show tomorrow. And then when you know me, I always call you late at night. And when I wanted to call you yesterday, the fucking power went out.
What?
Because it's very windy over here and we lost power. I couldn't even use the internet. So I couldn't even finish doing my work, which is why I'm still doing it right now. And I had no internet to talk to you. So anyway, my internet was back up and running. I did 2 sets of questions earlier today. I was hoping you would answer them, but I guess you weren't online. So I just sent you pictures of them. I don't know if you can tell me anything from any of those, but that's what I drew earlier. I did have a free question, which I used for one of them. And then I had like 12 coins left over. So I just, it's been sitting there for a long time. So I just ended up asking because I felt like I needed more than one answer. So I don't know if you can tell me anything with that, but if you want, you can send me a message or I can give you a call and maybe we can go into it a little bit deeper. If not today, then tomorrow. Just let me know.
Basically, what I'm saying is, figure this out in a way that's easiest for you. Like, she's completely given up. She's kind of abandoned this relationship. She's not being reasonable with you at all. So, whatever's easy for you, pack her shit up, leave it somewhere, I don't know, or mail it or put it in a fucking storage. Get a storage here that for 1 month fucking, like, get a short-term storage here, like, your shit's here, don't contact me again. If you think there's a fair amount of money that she deserves for the bus, give it to her. If you don't, that's up to you. I don't know. Like, I mean, it does seem like you guys did kind of chip in on this, so I'm not telling you to be a cheater.
She definitely put in a lot more money than I did, but I mean, I have 1,000 hours more. Like, you should.
What was I about to do?
I told her I could get 20 or 25K out of it. Well, I wanted to pay rent.
Man, the dream's alive.
Cooperate and tell me the truth about our kids when he. Oh, you're sending it. Yes. Thank you. Hello. This is Shanoa. Now, regarding your question, you're wanting to know if your ex will start being nicer to you and cooperate and tell you the truth about your kids when he gets away from his mother's control. Going by your cards, 5 of Pentacles being in the primary position and reversed does show that he is trying to escape her influence right now, and it does seem like he will manage to do it, but it will take some more effort. This is further backed up by 8 of Pentacles being in the secondary position and reversed. So it does seem that his relationship with his mother has been heavily ingrained in him, which this is pretty normal. I would just advise just trying to be there to support him and be understanding, and don't necessarily get upset with his difficulty in getting space from her, because this is a very hard thing for most people to do. Now, as for the last position, this shows that there will be room for both of you to reconcile and build a better relationship with each other, especially with the children, once he breaks free of this. Just keep in mind that this process will take some time and it will take some assurance on your side to help ensure that this happens. If you want further information about what the future holds between the two of you, as well as any other issues that may come up involving his mother, you can give me a call or send me a message. Yeah, I guess you just sent an email, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. It's tough, but
I think you did.
Yeah, dude. It does suck, dick, but get some pussy in that fold-out coupon you installed.
oh, big time, big time. Yeah, for validating me on that being kind of a fucked up way.
Oh, I see it.
Just like brutalized my self-esteem.
Of course, dude. The fact that
What?
you even like weren't sure if
Nice.
that means your head is all gone. Like she's got you in the blender. You've been fucking gassed to oblivion. It was incredibly fucked up.
Yellow brick.
Glad she didn't give you pussy that one time. Because if she did, it would have fully been like, all right, let me get this guy out of my hair.
6 online course models.
If I get the rest of my shit out of here. Yeah.
She was like, oh, I can't fuck you because if I do it, I'll stay and like all this shit.
Dude, no. All of that was bullshit. She was lying to you, you fucking idiot. She left you.
Learn the business.
You dumbass. She told you
Map your career. Boost your cred.
She wasn't gonna. She's just telling you shit because she's a coward and can't face consequences. So none of that mattered, dude. She's a fucking piece of shit.
100% online. Game design and testing. Streaming and content.
It depends. We've had some changes.
I could actually work with that.
Like you, I've had a strange living situation. Even though my new apartment is not on wheels, it might not. We might not be able to move the studio there. So.
Oh my god! Did my phone just brick?
Your ethics van might be a more permanent home than stuff. But hey, man, maybe even if it isn't, maybe we'll make this a clip on the clips channel.
Oh my god! A bot comment. I'm concerned or confused about the finding a place because is he finding something here soon or what's going to happen by July? By July, you're gonna be over there. Like, you might not have all your stuff there, definitely not, but you'll be around him. In a world that lost his name. Ignite the bone. Is he stressed about it? Yes, he is, but he'll be all right. Ignite the bone. This sounds like a lot, and I wish I could chip in. And sometimes I think some of the best support people really need is an emotional anchor. Money is nice, and usually I feel like money perpetuates more problems than it actually solves just by the nature of things. So I wouldn't be too worried about chipping in or whatever. More so about just being something stable. I think it's extremely underrated how much can actually get done if you just have someone in your corner who's not on your back. He has money, but he wants to make more than he makes. Yeah. Like I said, you just got to give him some of that classic emotional labor. It's very easy to make. It's very easy to make more than you make at something. It's just a matter of doing the things that would require. And what else? I mean, I guess that's really it. I mean, yeah, that's really about it. Do your guides have anything to say? I mean, who are they? Do You got any names? I gotta get some tea. Or a juice drink or something. Or at least put this up.
Works by actually applying a nanomaterial to your engine oil. So what you do is you actually take this, open up your oil cap, insert it, fill it just like that. And then once you've actually done that, the nanoparticles disperse through your engine. They find the hot zones, the really high friction, high wear areas of your engine. And when they attach there, they attach particle by particle. As you can see here, they create a nice uniform film where normally it's very rough, very jagged. Instead, you get a very, very nice slippery surface for very low friction, which gives you the extra gas mileage, more horsepower, and protects your engine.
How long have you been testing this for? So have you guys been around technology for not been around for long enough? But
We've been in testing and development for like 9 years, almost a decade. We've only been on the market since February, yes.
9 years.
Yes. Yeah, so it started off as a PhD project, then went into self-funded research, then went into SPR phase 1, SPR phase 2. So
Hello. What's up, dude? How's it going? You called in before, is that right?
yeah, I was on the last one.
Okay. Remind us your issue and tell us what the fuck is going on now.
Yeah, I'll try to make it quick. Sorry, I got to put my time. So basically,
God, I'm getting chewed out. No, actually, well,
whatever chemistry.
channeling his energy.
She's really cool.
What I'm channeling, that's a talk for another time, maybe. But I usually, if someone has like specific guides or anything, I usually just ask them like who they are, because there are many, and I just know for a fact what I stick with is not going to be what other people use.
And yeah, it was just like, I don't know, like I'm not that close with them, but like I've known her, and like I don't know, like we're all kind of in the same thing.
That, and I usually just don't mess with. As a rule, I just don't get involved with any entities that I don't already know myself. Which I have been kind of looking into Norse spirits recently. Since, I mean, part of my given name refers to one.
But I mean, I've only had sex once before, like ever, before I like we got together, and from the beginning, I was like head over heels. She's like perfect, great, you know, everything, super sweet. But like a month in, she told me that she had kissed him. Like I didn't even ask. She had confessed that she had kissed him. They went on one day and she kissed him.
No, she gave you that was confession. That's the worst thing to do. You don't
God, she's so. Oh my God.
need to come here.
Am I Caribbean? No.
Yeah, and
I mean, actually, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not.
I don't know. We were
Pretty sure I'm just.
and I just randomly asked her. I was like, "Did you talk to
Well, no, I dated. What? I dated a Kenyan girl. She said she knew where I was probably from. I just don't remember the word she used, and I could never find it again. But yeah, I'm from like Africa, probably. Probably, definitely. Other than that, I'm just black. I guess part Korean too now. But I am in Louisiana, so who knows? I'm also part Native American. But yeah, one of my clients has been chewing. Well, she hasn't been chewing me out. I basically call it chewing me out because she starts to get a little needy. So she's been like messaging me like crazy. I've been trying to answer her. You discovered your dad's side is Caribbean? Hello, sunlight. How are you? What's going on with you this fine evening?
So you've been dating her a while though, right? Like over a year at this point?
Yeah, it's been pretty serious.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. Look, here's what's going on. Look, dude, I hate to break it to you. She fucked more than that guy. You know what I mean? Like that's not the only guy she fucked. You just happen to know.
Oh no.
And that sucks.
You heard the conversation. Oh no. How old am I? May I ask how old you are? I'm pretty sure I'm 33. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have to be 33.
Like I know it sucks. I know this feels bad. We've all been through this. Like I've had a situation where somebody.
Hey Grok. If I was born in.
We were on again, off again, and there was a guy who was lurking.
Let me put this in the calculator.
And I knew this guy wanted to fuck her, and I could tell. And then on one of our like back, we're just hooking up whatever.
Wait, what?
For a month or two.
Okay, yeah, I'm 33. Because I haven't had my birthday yet this year. It was such good fun here in Louisiana. You must have went to New Orleans or something. I'll be 32 in October, and he'll be 34 in. He'll be 34 in October, and your birthdays are 4 days apart. Special birthday alert! God, I love it when I'm dating someone with a birthday close to mine. That's the good stuff right there. It's like a nonstop party. You get to call out of work like twice in the same week. Party. It's even better if you have a whole family of birthdays during the same week. Just take a whole vacation. Yeah, New Orleans is pretty fun. There's a lot of homeless people, which concerns me. And I'm also, I think every single time I've went, I didn't pay for anything. So I guess I also had fun that way. It's also why I haven't been back. Will he be spoiling you? Of course.
It's more than just, I mean,
Actually, I would unironically like to go back to New Orleans. Since when I went there originally, I was still very young and basically couldn't do anything. Nowadays, I could do anything in New Orleans. I could set up shop and do fortune telling. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to check in with the families there so I don't get hexed. They probably chase me off.
This is life, brother. And the fact that there's no, you weren't in the picture. There was no, this is not affecting you at all. I get feeling fucked up about it because that's human and that's natural, but it's like, it is unfortunately.
I went into the shop down there. I already know what you're talking about. See, I already knew it. Went to the shop down there, immediately had a weird vibe because the lady insisted, yes, New Orleans is a hot spot for that stuff. Though there's kind of, it's almost like some mafia stuff where, you know, it's like Girl Scout cookie mafia with doing tarot in that place. So it's like if you don't get the okay from the head families or the bloodlines that do it, they'll like take you behind the barn. But at the same time, it's also very common around there. Because I remember when I went there, I think my parents were taking me in, and we were like going in a random food shop. And I specifically remember 2 girls working there who were just talking idly, and one was just talking casually about putting some sort of spell on her boyfriend to make him do some things that she wanted done. But yes, you have to be careful in New Orleans. They do lots of weird stuff. Whew. I wouldn't touch someone else's cards without good reason. Huh? Does he already have the ring? Okay, you know he doesn't have the ring already purchased. I wouldn't touch someone else's cards without good reason. Yeah, I just don't. I can't think of a world where that would be a good idea. I mean, unless they specifically told you. Even then, I'd be careful.
There's no getting you, there's no doing anything about it, bro. Here's the thing. Feel this. Let it go through you. Be pissed. Don't take it out on your girl. And just, eventually this will go. Will just like get out of your system. I know it feels impossible, right? But there is no solution other than break up with her.
Oh my god. They are messaging me like crazy. I'm gonna have to do another audio. I'm gonna have to do another audio. If I send this letter to Jason, will he call me or write me back? Oh my god. Hello, this is Shanoa. Now, regarding your question, you're wanting to know if when you send this letter to Jason, will he call you or write you back? Going by your cards, the magician is simply establishing what you've already alluded to, that you are sending a letter to him. The contents do seem to be something that will be a cause to action for him. Two of Wands does show his reaction to receiving the letter, which it mostly just shows him really contemplating whatever it is that you had to let him know, and him knowing that he has to make a decision of whether to completely ignore it or to go ahead and address it. Knight of Swords being in the final position shows the action that he will take, which, going off of it, shows that he'll try to make immediate contact with you. So going off of that, that would lead me to believe that he will call you directly instead of an email. So if you want further information about what to expect from Jason when you have this talk, as well as any other issues that may come up between the two of you, you can give me a call or send me a message. Oh my god, hee hee, haha, I did it. Is there any other ring? Yeah, you can't see if he does? I mean, I could look. Ignite the bone. Yes, he definitely. Actually, I can just show you the card. Business never tired. No, I mean, I'm hungry, but I'm always hungry. Look at me. But yeah, he ended up getting. He keeps getting money cards, but no, he does not have the. He does not have the ring purchased already. You have meat. Well, for some reason, I think you're talking about something inappropriate. Are you the guy who was in here earlier? Did you just change your name or something? Did your other account get banned?
The worst one being break up with this girl. I don't think you want that. And just, and again, you just can't take this out on her anymore, though, because she also has a limit. And you've passed that limit. It's very clear. So be pissed by yourself. Don't let it ruin your relationship. And, just get ready for way more of this feeling. And here's the good news. It will never feel, it will but it won't feel as bad. You'll deal with
what my name say?
Such tragedy that
I don't know.
the way this affects you. So that's the silver lining.
Oh,
You're registering,
yeah. It's definitely it's you now. My bad. I guess I am getting really hungry because. Or I think it was because. Okay. Usually when I start my stream, I expect all the sex pesty trolls to appear, but I was so in the moment talking to someone chill that I thought your name said business never here, but now I'm reading your name properly. So, my sister. Wait, your sister already said? Wait, how does she know? Oh, with her spiritual gift.
It's not because she's fucked a couple more people. It's because she just is more mature than you. It's a personality trait. It's not.
The thing with doing multiple insights on something, or if you go to different people. Oh my god, this is going to be a big explanation. But it's like if you've ever seen the thing where it's like a telekinetic person or whatever just gets a flood of thoughts from everyone around them and they can't shut it off. When people, when you're doing divination in general, you're getting a snapshot of something. So for most people, you're getting an image of what's in someone's mind, typically, if you're asking about a person.
Keep fucking your girlfriend.
Uh,
She's offering up because you're look. I know you fucking.
so with her,
Statistically, it's not gonna work.
I don't
So
doubt
have as much cool
that she saw that.
cool shit happen to you as possible.
I don't think it was untrue or anything, so I don't think she was lying.
But again, look, and that might not be true, right? I say that, but people fucking figure it out. Who knows?
Because if she said it last year, that probably just meant that
You don't put shit.
he kind of already knew that he wanted to marry you.
You don't have the fucking. You're fucking.
Like having, if you already purchased the ring, even that sentence could mean a lot. Oh my god. I think I have time for maybe two more. One more audio? Two more audios before I run out of time? The battery on my laptop is good. Operational.
You're not gonna become Rico Suave in this fucking relationship.
I've made some good, decent money today.
You got the best setup. You're the fucking dweeb who's dating a hot bitch that might get him pussy. And also, really happens all the time. Go along with ask the devil. And good. All right, buddy. We love you. We believe in you. We've been where you are.
See if he's going to DreamCon in July. Oh my god, you almost got me. You almost got me. Because I've been talking with you this whole evening. You almost got. I feel like I've already been giving you too much. I've been giving you too much bonus material. Oh, I have to control myself. I was already reaching for the deck.
That takes me back. Yeah. I'm like, dude, that's awesome that a woman should never do that to me ever again. No woman will ever make me feel as bad as that. As, by the way, a girl who likes him. Yeah. A girl who loves him and who just happened to fuck a guy before she knew him. What a fucking little dumbass. I know. But I'm so happy that I've been crushed so thoroughly by life. I'll never be that sad. Your heart is truly kind. Dealing with that multiple times throughout your 20s and trying to cover up the hurt by fucking as many whores as possible. We're almost, I think I'm almost any day now. It'll solve everything. Yeah. Who else we got, man?
Yeah, I have to cut off the tap. You should go rest though. So you got a lot going on. God, I wish this camera didn't make me look so bad. I look so pudgy. Has George been seeing any other woman still? Hello, this is Shanoa, Now, regarding your question, you want to know if George has been seeing other women still and if he's seen a girl that he works with. Going by your cards, the star being in the primary position does represent George, so it does show that he is someone that lots of women tend to gravitate towards around because of his innate energy. So this does already confirm that he's had experiences with other women and that he is still currently going through that. This is further evidenced by Knight of Pentacles, by showing that he is currently talking to some extra woman, and she does seem to be related to his work. Now, Eight of Swords being in the final position and reversed does show that he is trying to behave a little bit. He is trying to make sure that nothing gets too serious between him and this other woman. However, it does seem that his discipline is starting to wane. So I would maybe try to have some sort of one-on-one talk with him before it gets out of control. And if you want further information about what the future holds between the two of you, as well as anything such as your compatibility with each other or what options would work best for you, you can give me a call or send me a message. Ignite the bones.
So,
Still looking at the moving situation with worry.
I mean, like, we didn't talk to
Yeah, don't worry about it. Look, it's only March. You've got like half the year to anxiety spiral about it.
That was pretty normal. My mom was kind of like health person, so
You've got all the time in the world.
Interesting. Okay, fine. And I'm assuming no alcohol, no nothing. Or did your dad?
It was like a glass of wine, you know.
I don't like being in a state of confusion. Yeah, that's why I quit alcohol. There's my medicine.
Interesting. Okay. What and is it?
Ignite the bone. When the midnight starts to bleed, we are a frigid enemy in shallow sea. Okay, I gotta get more tea. Wait, I think you're about to go, right? So should I disregard you said I'd move to New York 8 weeks from now? I think you'll visit him, at the very least. Some sort of small little get-together. But there do seem to be some other issues coming up, such as him wanting to get his own place and expand. So I think there will be some complications. Or maybe it might be talking about moving to where he currently is at, but it not being the end goal. But there still being some other move in the works.
Yeah, I had to freaking get the family computer and, you know, hide away in my shame corner and download some, you know, old pictures that took forever to load. And
Yep. Okay, interesting. And so you said dial-up. Because I had dial-up too. Are you in your mid-30s, or your family just poor?
37.
Okay, so we're about the same, and we both grew up poor, so we had dial-up.
Yeah.
Other people our age are like probably had like even you had fucking FiOS fast, didn't you?
I think we had dial-up for a while.
Okay,
But
so yeah.
we got some high speed.
Okay, dude. All right, nice. So that was when you were like 12, though, right? This woman walks into your life.
Yeah, like 11 or 12, and dude, like she's
So now we're talking a woman 26 years later.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know.
Hell yes.
Oh,
When
Sorry.
I heard her come a couple times, and it's like
I guess the mic wasn't that good. Yeah, that in terms of the 8-week thing, it might just be saying that you at least touched down there, in that you kind of initially are there where he's at right now, but it won't be where you're set in place because he'll still want to move.
I was just like upset, you know.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. So you met her as your sister's friend or your cousin's wife?
My cousin's wife, but like, there's no one around, you know. So she was family. I guess she was like allowed to hang out with us.
Right. Okay, interesting. So she's around. She's your cousin's wife, and then, but you don't. The first time you hook up is not until recently.
Oh yeah, this just happened a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, so basically, did she get? So okay, so she's hanging around. She's this constant presence in your otherwise very sheltered life, and that, but you don't even consider that you can fuck her, right?
Oh, just when I'm, you know, having my
Just when
fantasy.
you're jacking off, of course. All right.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so what happens in between? Do you move away? Like, you clearly have reconnected recently, but what does your life look like from the time you're an 11-year-old watching VeggieTales beating off to your cousin's wife? Did you leave? Did you get to fuck other people? Did you go to fucking school? What did you do?
Yeah, some of that stuff. A few years later, I had brain surgery, and like, my whole life got turned upside down. And right when I went to high school, and whole fucking thing, and so I kind of lost connection with her. And then she got divorced, and yeah, just many years went by, and then I saw her.
I don't know if I peeked into his mind or like I seen.
We reconnected, and
Oh, yes, dude.
yeah.
God, I gotta do one more, two more, one more, two more, one more. Start a whole Pinterest board. So don't get comfortable. Yes, don't get comfortable there. That's not gonna be the long-term thing.
A Latino woman that looks similar. Her first name even began with the same letter, and then we got divorced 5 years later. I married another Latino woman, also first name. Dude, I know. I know. I didn't even realize
You're
that
getting
until, like,
fucking married back to back?
With daydreaming. Find it on Poshmark. Remember your dreams, your future, your education? Has private student loan debt destroyed those dreams? It doesn't have to. Why refinances the stress or defaulted private student loans that others won't touch?
I don't know if I peeked into his mind or like I seen like I had a vision because in the past I like it doesn't happen very often, but like once in a blue moon, I'll have a vision in my dreams of somebody or something, and it's either like a warning or it's actually something that happens. Like for example, I had a dream that my sister-in-law was gonna go into labor. And like I pictured exactly who was going to be there and everything, and the next day it literally happened. The next day happened exactly like it happened in my dream. So I'm not sure if this could be right.
I'll talk to you later.
Or I'm just thinking of him because I'm
Tomorrow or whenever.
dreaming of him because I've been thinking about him a lot. But I don't know if I'm on his mind as much as he's on my mind. But when I do, like, it's weird because sometimes when I think of people, they call me or they reach out to me. So I don't know if he's picking up
Yes,
on that.
I will.
But he's just not
I'll be looking
reaching
at that
out. I
email,
have no idea.
the esports
But
link.
he is on my mind a lot. And when I seen the dream, it seemed very real because I don't know if it's actually going to happen if he does reach out to me. But basically, he tried to come back and say goodbye. You know, talk to me and meet up with me. And when he met up with me,
What? Your
I said, "Oh,
homework?
give me one last goodbye hug."
You got homework?
When we held each other, it became very passionate, and we remembered the passion that we have.
Oh my god, I have to.
I don't know if I peeked into his mind or like I seen like I had a vision, because in the past I like it doesn't happen very
I'd
often,
like that.
but like once in a blue moon, I'll have a vision in my dreams of somebody or something, and it's either like a warning or it's actually something that happens. Like for example, I had a dream that my sister-in-law was gonna go into labor. And like I pictured exactly who was going to be there and everything, and the next day it literally happened. The next day happened exactly like it happened in my dream. So I'm not sure if this whole dream with Mike is the same thing, or I'm just thinking of him because I'm dreaming of him because I've been thinking about him a lot. But I don't know if I'm on his mind as much as he's on my mind. But when I do, like,
I'll be here
it's
tomorrow.
weird because sometimes when I think of people, they call me or they reach out to me. So I don't know if he's picking up on that, but he's just not reaching out. I have no idea. But he is on my mind a lot, and when I see the dream, it seems very real because I don't know if it's actually gonna happen if he does reach out to me. But basically, he tried to come back and say goodbye. Talk to me and meet up with me. And when he met up with me, I said, "Oh, give me one last goodbye hug," and this and that. But then when we held each other, it became very passionate, and we remembered the passion that we had. And then he started, then it became intimate, and we were fooling around. And his girlfriend called midway, and she had a feeling he was with me. And she was crying and saying, "Oh, I left my boyfriend to be with you, and this is what you do." Like, and he just was kind of sitting there, and he felt guilty on both ends.
You can still get pussy, folks. You're an inspiration to a lot of people out there, buddy. So now what's the problem?
And after seeing me, like she said all those things, but after like being intimate with me and seeing me, it made him feel very confused. What he thought was going to be an easy decision or something easy to do, it wasn't so easy when it actually came time to doing it. And I don't know if I'm actually picking up on if that's the reality of the situation, but if he does reconnect with me, he's going to be at a crossroads. That's what I see. Because it really makes him even more confused. And I don't know if that's why he blocked me off everything, to really try to move on and forget about me, so that he wouldn't have any feelings towards me lingering, so he could start new with somebody else. But if he does come back around, which I'm hoping he does, at least, if not on my birthday, afterwards. I mean, I did do a lot of nice things for him, so I'm hoping he has the respect to at least reach out to me, just on an acquaintance level. Because he did say in the past, even if this doesn't work out with this girl, if I do ever reach out to you again, it'll be on a friendship level, but that's it. So he put it out there that he would reach out to me again. It's just I don't know if he will, considering all the things I've said.
I hit a new record today.
Reach out to him during
So I'll
the
cut
past
it at
5
2
weeks
hours.
we haven't spoken. It was more so just it happened within the last week, 2 weeks. But